And what is up, all you YouTube viewers and YouTube fans? It is me, Brandon Murphy, here on YouTube. And I am also, folks, as you folks may know me from my Twitch channels, I am Brandon the Yellow Koopa and also Brandon the Mandalore 36. Remember them all, folks, so you have to at some point, some which, some way, somewhat, and of course, folks, someone. And today, folks, I want to break down and give you folks my reaction and as well as a review of what's gonna come up next week, or maybe two, who knows. But yeah, man. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about what I'm gonna discuss about, folks. Actually, on how I feel about Stephen King, James Wan, and Osgood, whatever his name is, last name is, making this year's The Monkey. That's right, folks. I said The Monkey. Such a frightening, movie, but also it could be a good movie and storytelling. So, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, I know, folks, I've seen, people react already about the movie of this year's 2025, The Monkey, from Marvelous Videos themselves. Yeah. I'm gonna give you folks my thoughts on the movie The Monkey that is gonna be released in 2 weeks' time. So let's go ahead and begin and talk about it. Starting off with the story. So as I was hearing from Marvelous Videos, who was discussing about the movie, it talks about mainly how and Billy, they were both kids and young and so on and so forth. Not to mention they live with their mom and dads and papas and mamas and whatnot. And, you know, they're just living their happily ever after little life, you know? And that's a good thing. Okay? And let's see. Everything was going all good and normal until, well, as once again Marvelous Videos starts discussing about the movie. They're saying that this movie takes place of the old Stephen King movies, The Mango and The Monkey, from the past generations that I was folks not even born to see them. And I don't even think I want to see them, period, or at all. So, yeah. Which is good for me. But, anywho, to continue on with this here review and reaction of the movie, so we follow Hal and Billy as they were both talking about, according to what Marvelous Video said, they said that Hal and Billy, they both found a mechanical toy, much like we folks remember back in our childhood, but creepy pasta stories. There's this monkey that hits his thimbles or cymbals or whatever, that thing that makes you go, that kind of noise and sound. Yeah. This one, however, he has the drum set in front of This monkey, however, has a drum set in front of him, and what the monkey's holding on to him looks like one of the drumsticks that you can folks possibly hear the and so on and so forth. So, what does that tell us? Well, what that tells us is that we're pretty much fucked. And excuse my language for what I'm about to say, but it's the truth, folks, because the movie did say that when people all no, not just the movie itself, but the title's motto in the movie clearly says and states that when people dies, everybody's fucked. Everybody's gonna end up dead like an idiot tiny cousins and whatnot. And it's actually true because from what I've heard from most videos, and I know I'm gonna keep butchering and calling out their names, but just bear with me here on this. As we've been hearing from them, they said that Hal and Billy's dog died. So Hal and Billy's like, you know what? We gotta get rid of this toy. We gotta figure out a way to get rid of it once and for all. Is what they thought. So Hal and Billy throws it in a well after doing the best they can to destroy it, and so on and so forth. Well, it turns out that moments later, the toy came back, and it destroyed the dog, it destroyed the fishies, and now, folks, both Hal and Billy have this curse upon themselves. And it goes to show that the monkey that they thrown inside the well, not to mention that river that Jason is supposed to die, but he keeps on living. Is the exact same river, the exact same ocean, the exact same beach that this monkey is reappearing, and it's not gonna stop until he begins the mic drop. If you guys catch my drift. So later on, so, yeah, man. How do I explain this? Oh, I know. So then, Hal and Billy, they start getting older, like I was saying. And like I said in the beginning of this video, is that everyone is starting to get killed and fucked. Mainly because of this here stupid monkey that keeps on with his drumsticks on the drum set. And I even folks seen a little short or clip of an example of what Tabitha Ramsey, I think that's her name, who played She-Hulk in many other movies. She starts telling her young Hal and Billy what their advice is, and that is, please do not say or do not tell people that you are fucked, you are gonna end up dead like an idiot, tiny little cousins, and so on and so forth. Well, according to what I've seen in that clip, and as gruesome and disgusting this sounds, Tabitha Ramsey, who plays Hal in Bill's mother, I guess, she starts spitting out, or more like pouring out, saliva or blood, not just from her mouth, but it also comes from so many areas that I I'm like thinking, as I've seen the reaction of the trailer and movie, what are you doing to my girl? This is the She-Hulk we're talking about here, and you're just pouring blood on Tabitha Ramsey, from the mouth to the in the ears, all the way to the bottom of the floor and ocean. What is wrong with you? But but as I've seen folks from so many videos and coming from Dead Meat, I folks then start to realize, oh, this is just movie magic. This is just how they work their shish kebab and whatnot. So it's not really real. But yeah, man, dude, oh boy, I folks don't even have the words to explain this movie other than the fact that when it comes out in February, what did they say? I think it was something about 25th, which is a Tuesday of 2 weeks from now. Yeah, you guys bet your sorry tailbones we're gonna be seeing it. And personally, I would not let your kids see it, as this movie's probably gonna be rated R or rated PG-13, since we've seen so many movies from Stephen King. For example, the It series is, and sequels. Plus, we've seen Stephen King's The Mist. Not to mention the remake of it. And man, it's just gonna Stephen King's just gonna keep going on, man, with all of his creations. So yeah. That's what I folks like to pretty much discuss about. Now, folks, if we're gonna talk about the plot of this movie, well, I already explained the plot. I already explained what this monkey always does, and that is kill everything. But if we want to look deeper into the movie, then yeah. Once again, folks, go to Marvelous Videos' explanation of this movie, because they talk about more about how these creepy little monkeys that we used to know and love and care about back in our childhood times scares the living hell out of us. And I should know because I've seen the movie Toy Story, and I've seen much scary cameos in Toy Story. For instance, we have seen already the monkey from Toy Story, Toy Story 3, and then we had later on we had Toy Story 4, where we saw that ventriloquist dummy from Goosebumps, that I'm like thinking, so wait, Disney is now ripping off Goosebumps and even Stephen King? What is going on here? Is what I thought. but then I realized, oh, okay, I see where this is going. So get taking a wild goose chase guess, folks. I guess what I'm pointing out here is the monkey from Toy Story 3 and 4, the monkey from Toy Story 3 or Toy Story 4, whichever he came from first, is not the monkey that we're about to watch in 2 weeks' notice. So, I guess that shows to us that we're in the green light for now. But anyway, but yeah, man, I think the major plot here is, what should we do with these monkeys, man? Well, I folks have one answer. I folks have a wild and crazy idea. And because like Marvelous Video said, if we even have possession of these monkey dolls that scares the living heck out of us, I say just grab a sledgehammer and bash that monkey up to bits. Like, it don't matter if it's still alive or if it's cursed or whatnot. Just grab a single sledgehammer, give that thing a whacking or so until it never exists. Because, as Marvelous Videos did state, that this monkey thing that keeps destroying or killing people is, how do I say this? It's like, it's just a wild goose chase is what the monkey's doing. Like, it will not stop, once again, until the mic drops. Or, to put it more simply, this here monkey that keeps chasing us around won't stop this whole action that he's doing until we, and that is meaning us people or human beings, just drop the situation. That means that we just turn our heads away and say, you know what, I don't want to deal with this monkey, I don't want to deal with it, period, I don't want to deal with that at all, I just want to live in my happy little life. And that's what it's about. That's, folks, just mainly what the plot of this what this plot and what the story here means. Now, if we talk, and finally, like I said, and I'm gonna repeat it, but if we're gonna talk about how do we destroy this thing, well, it's like I said. We could hit it with a sledgehammer until it. We could beat it with a sledgehammer. We could beat it with a knife. We could even as what Hal and Billy did, send it to the well or send it to the ocean. But it will just keep on coming. It will not stop doing its actions until we drop the situation. So, my advice is, just don't say anything. Just don't. And don't even think of purchasing or even seeing the toy, the monkey itself. Just drop it. Just go on with your happy little life. Go play outside. Go play your Nintendo Switch, which is what I have on my Bediac, Jack or Jill. Went up the hill to catch a pail of water. Or, if you folks are like me and many other people out there that are probably streaming on Twitch, then, just do your thing. Stream. Play some games on your PC, play on your Switch, play whatever. But just don't play or mess with the monkey. That's the bottom line. And my advice, I can say, folks. So, yeah, man. Because I'm just going to say this one last time. And I know I'm repeating myself, but this is my very last straw here. If we do happen to see that monkey, or any store that has that monkey, you best believe not to buy it, because it's gonna haunt you. As far as I heard marvelous videos discuss about these type of monkeys, yeah, they will not, and I quote, well, okay, let me put it this way. Actually, it's like marvelous videos said, they'll just be attached to you like glue and glitter, and you cannot. And what's worse about that is, you can't scrub it off. You can't wash glue and glitter off your fingers or even on your hands with soap and water, because this monkey is going to be attached to you so bad that you're going to, even folks have nightmares. And I should know, because I've had over dozens, or maybe, no, scratch that. I actually, folks, had almost millions of nightmares just thinking about this monkey business thing. Or this brings me up to another example. If say I folks keep having nightmares about Danganronpa, then I have to do something about it, man. But you folks, but then again, you folks know me. I can't compose. I can't. No, well, okay. Once again, it's not a matter of me that can't compose, control, or possess myself. It's a matter of me don't want to compose, don't want to control, and don't want to possess my actions or whatever the hell I do, because it's just how I am, man. It's kind of how I roll into the fucking dough, if you catch my drift. But I still, folks, say that if we see this monkey thing in stores or even in public, don't buy it. It's not worth it. It's not safe to have a monkey in your attic or even in your closet even. And then moments later, as we see in the beginning of the trailer and movie, this monkey is just gonna kill you. Non-stop. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say, man. Also, if you folks do happen to watch this movie in 2 weeks' term, please don't bring your children then. That's the only thing I can say. 'Cause one last time, your children's just gonna have nightmares like I did. Alright? So, yeah, man. I think with that, folks, being said, that pretty much wraps up my review, my reaction, and my discussion of Stephen King's The Monkey that is coming up in 2 weeks. And you all know the drill. If you folks like this video, you know the drill. Give me a subscription, or don't, because I can't compose, I can't control, and I can't possess you people out there of the Bionicle. And I can only compose, control, and possess myself if I want to, which I don't want to compose, control, or even possess myself, because it's just me and how I roll. But anyways, that goes same with hitting the like button and give me, folks, some positive and nice comments, because if I happen to see some negativity or even inappropriate Comments, you better believe I'm gonna remove them on my channels and on my videos. So yeah, but until then and until later tonight, when I go live, as Brendan the El Koopa, I am yours truly, Brendan Murphy, here on YouTube, and you once again, you folks know me from my Twitch channels under Brendan the El Koopa and Brandon the Mandalore, saying to you all goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, Francois, sayonara, and all that jazz. And plus, you folks know. And plus, as the band Puya say, from their hit singular album Fundamental, saying go, keep it simple. And finally, you folks know how I end this video and also my streams, and that is these.
Oh, mamma mia!
There you go. Alright, goodbye everybody, and see you tonight. Doodles!